I can honestly say I never had a beer in my life, okay?
Right.
It's one of my only good traits. I don't drink. Whenever they're looking for something good, I say, I never had a glass of alcohol. I've never had alcohol. I've just, for whatever reason. Can you imagine if I had? What a mess I'd be. I'd be the world's worst. But I never drank. Okay?
Can you imagine if he did? All right. We want to go deeper on Donald Trump. Most of the media, they only know how to be outraged and appalled by him. That's not us. We want to understand him better, see what we can learn from him even. And it's very interesting to me that he's not a drinker. Why doesn't he drink? Well, he listened to the warnings of his older brother, Fred Trump Jr. Story is not often told. His older brother in the middle there, 6 years older than Donald, he battled with addiction and died of alcohol-related illnesses in 1981 at the age of 43. Fred was not cut out to be in the family real estate business, although he did try. He didn't have the aptitude, and he had the problem with the bottle. For a time, he worked as an airline pilot for TWA. From time to time, President Trump does speak about his brother.
I had a brother, Fred. Great guy, best-looking guy, best personality. But he had a problem. He had a problem with alcohol. And he would tell me, don't drink. Don't drink. He was substantially older, and I listened to him, and I respected. But he would constantly tell me, don't drink. He'd also add, don't smoke. But he would say it over and over and over again. And to this day, I've never had a drink. And I have no longing for it. I have no interest in it. To this day, I've never had a cigarette. Don't worry, those are only two of my good things. I don't want to tell you about the bad things. There's plenty of bad things, too. But he really helped me. I had somebody that guided me. And he had a very, very, very tough life because of alcohol. Believe me, very, very tough life. He was a strong guy, but it was a tough thing that he was going through. But I learned because of Fred. I learned.
Tough life, but a significant life. Think about it. As a big brother, he could easily have pushed his little brother to be a drinking buddy. Let's head into the city and drink in Manhattan. Lots of folks from his neighborhood did that. But he didn't. He gave him advice, and Donald Trump followed that advice. So the legacy of Fred Trump Jr., he helped create the 45th president of the United States. And that's something.